Astrometica is about to get an absolutely insane update with brand new vehicles that are completely modular, allowing you to build a huge spacecraft that you can fly around all of the systems available to you in Astrometica. Now, the team are working through this and hopefully getting this available for players on the experimental branch in the back end of November, so not too long at the time of this video going live. What is coming to this massive update is going to be incredible. It's going to be game changing. The last update the team did was brilliant. Added a whole new zone, loads and loads of new tools, new things to craft, new areas to explore. Brilliant update overall. Now, unfortunately, my game has been a bit laggy and will not let me load in. I say laggy, it's been a complete penis. I've uninstalled, reinstalled, done beta branch, loads and loads of stuff, but for some reason, the game just crashes on the start screen. And don't let my experience bum you out, because the game is sitting on a very positive review score at the moment, which is great news. The team have really worked hard on this one, and it is only a small team. Currently sat very positive, with the most recent reviews, 85% of the 56 being positive, and overall 84% of the 1,310 are positive. Now, it is basically Subnautica in space. If you like Subnautica, you will like this game. And that's guaranteed. If you do like that, you'll love this. It's incredible. Now, the developer has gone on to say that I know many of you are expecting more community interaction, and I do appreciate that. But I'm currently the only programmer working on the game. On top of that, I handle the management, business operations, and company tasks. So unfortunately, that doesn't leave me with much time to stay active on Steam or social platforms. We don't have a full-time community manager or additional programmers yet, so my top priority is to focus on developing the game itself, because that is what I love most. All I ask for is a slight amount of patience. Each day I'm working hard to make this game better for all of you. And it's working. The dev done loads and loads of cool work. The last few updates have been brilliant. It's not buggy. There's not many issues with the game at all. Overall, it's a phenomenal one. Like I say, you like Subnautica, you'll love this. Now, the main thing that is coming to this update is the unit vehicle, a massive mobile spaceship that you can build inside like a floating base, dock your own vehicles to it, and customize with its own modules and weapons. And in the background playing is some small videos of the ship itself. Alongside this, they're building a modular spaceship system, letting you design your very own ship of any size you want, with fully placeable devices inside. It is still a work in progress, but we couldn't resist sharing what we've done so far. Now, I do think the only problem with the actual modular system is you're going to need it, build it small enough to go through the warp gates. That's if it can go through the warp gates. Otherwise, you're going to have one base for each system. And don't get me wrong, the systems are massive anyway, so that is a feasible option. But we'll have to wait and see if this is something that's possible, because you could just build one massive floating base that you move around regardless of what system you're in, and just build on that base itself. And I think that could be quite a cool thing to do, having that fully functional and just moving around an entire base itself. Now, alongside the new ship, there's going to be new build modifications, machines and devices that will now be able to be upgraded. The upgraded asteroid miner with its new storage capacity, hydroponic planter growth, and auto-seeding functions. Devices such as the corridor asteroid miner, deposit miner, hydroponic miner, and the organic miner, as well as the battery and power cell charger, will also be upgradable to add a sort of 2.0 version to those as well, making them better and more feasible in those later areas of the game. As well as that, tool modifications for Tool 2.0 is going to be implemented. Simplified tool upgrades with no more confusing UI or searching for separate mods, just being able to upgrade tools directly from one station, rather than going through various stations, upgrading various parts to upgrade one tool, which was a bit long-winded, but I think that did add to the enjoyability of the upgrading itself. As well as that, we're going to have a new organic miner, which can gather organic materials from planet asteroid surfaces, such as fiber, fungus, and more various components from the islands that you'll find dotted across the systems. As well as that, there's going to be more trading posts. There are trading posts in the game already through one simple space station, but these are going to be variously dotted across the actual system and the asteroids themselves, using something called Moxora contracts, where you'll be able to complete tasks and earn Mox credits for rare items purchasable through the trading posts. Now, to add things and a little bit more difficulty, we now have new enemies. Exploration will get tougher with 4 brand new enemy types lurking in different biomes. As you can see, these things look bloody creepy, but I do love the look of them. They look insane. The ions, I don't want to go anywhere near because I don't like the look of those. Neither are the space cockroaches. But these things look awesome. I'm very excited to get stuck in and test these guys out. See whether they'll be able to beat me, which probably they will. They look quite tough. We don't have a scale model for these, which is a shame. Normally, there's a little scale model in the left-hand corner to show you the size of these things against the player themselves, but there isn't that on this. Now, as well as that, they're adding a new game mode, which is the relaxing mode. No hunger, no thirst, just chill. For those that want to explore and build, and also an upgrade to Engine 5.6. They're currently on Unreal Engine 5.3, and the upgrade is necessary due to several engine-level bugs in 5.3 that couldn't be fixed on our side. So that could be the crash that I'm having, where the game just won't load at all. Possibly. Hopefully that's it, and this fixes it. But the new version will bring better stability, performance, and future compatibility for more upgrades. Now with that, there's also new placeable and world items, such as new trees, 3 fruit-bearing trees, Luminora Bloom, Nebula Berries, and Ember Hearts pods, with a food shop station as well. So hopefully we'll be able to get some of these food items. Whether we'll be able to sell these, I'm not too sure. Hopefully that's the case, just to make more money in-game and move things along a little bit when you want to purchase some of those late-level items to save you going out and scavenging. So the food shop station will be findable in the world, which will have ready meals that you can eat during exploration. Now for those that like to decorate, obviously the ship is going to be a big part of that, but we also have 20 new posters available in-game, which are going to be able to use to decorate the walls and all various points of your base itself. So that's quite cool for those that do like that little homey feel to their bases and put a little bit more effort into them. Now, as well as that, as we've already mentioned, things are going to be moving up to Tier 2, and the asteroid miner is one of those. You'll be able to give it exact resources to mine, giving you more control over resource management, and the storage boxes look a little bit bigger than the original asteroid miner too. Now, the new locations and biomes are available with this update as well, so that's going to be 3 new explorable locations and biomes by the time this comes out, compared to the original release back, 6 months ago now. So the Theta 145 asteroid belt, designed for your univehicle exploration, packed with scannables, blueprints, and stories. So this is going to be a bigger biome than the first Theta 2 and Theta, I think it was 7 locations that are available in game. So those 2 locations, Theta 2 and Theta 7, they're not massive. You can move around them yourself, get into various points and get an oxygen if you've got upgraded tanks and stuff. Having vehicles is obviously better, but with these being crafted specifically for the univehicle, I'm assuming this is going to be probably 2 to 3 times the size, because the univehicle is going to be a floating base. Yes, it's not that modular one that you can build into a floating base, but it'll work like the Cyclops in Subnautica, so I'm quite excited to see how that actually unfolds. With this comes huge new islands, a lot bigger than the normal ones, full of various biomes and places to explore of their own. So they do look pretty damn big, as you can tell there. Now, Theta 9 is also being reworked, so it's Theta 9, sorry, not Theta 7. The Legacy base has been completely remade, now 5 times bigger and ready for future narrative expansions, and the unique biomes that will be handcrafted for 145, with much bigger explorable locations in them. Now, the Thera 12 Control Center is a mysterious new facility with hidden blueprints and lore available to you, which does look really cool. It looks like a damaged sort of massive space center. And alongside that, there's also organic biomes, which are dangerous areas that will require a radiation suit, which is currently in-game named as the toxic suit. Now, you will need those to survive some of these new locations, which do look pretty brutal. I do like the alien organic stuff just scattered everywhere. It looks like someone's done a massive shit, which, alien poo, we'll get to explore it. Why not? That's what Starfield was all about. Now, as well as all of that, some items and foods have been remade, as well as new 15 atmospheric soundtracks that are available to you when the game will launch back in... when the early access will launch later on this year. So very, very excited to see this. And the team have said finally that all of this is a work in progress, but they're planning to have everything wrapped up and polished by the end of November and release it on the experimental branch. Now, the last update was on experimental branch for around 3 to 4 weeks. So I'd assume this will probably be a little bit longer, because if they do that, it'll release around Christmas time. I can imagine they'll hold off a little bit to release it sort of January. But we'll have to wait and see. It could release a week or so after, once it's been pushed out. Don't know yet. Who knows what the plan is for that one. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. Are you looking forward to Astrometica's new update? Let me know if you've played the game. If you haven't, I highly recommend picking it up. It's on sale at the moment on Steam, I believe. So check it out. Brilliant game, especially if you're a fan of Subnautica. For today, though, we're going to wrap that one up there. For now, I've been Wired. You've been awesome. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you very soon with some more Astrometica.